Let's go mind supply. Let's look at this puppy. All right, let me share my screen again. I'll keep going until you guys tell me that you're bored and you want to go do other stuff. Okay, so Phoenix Challenge. This is cool. I like the colors. Designed to help you think just a little bit differently. Okay. 3 tasks, 6 calls, 9 days. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what this is yet, to be clear. So I'm just giving you my fresh, like no idea, haven't seen this before perspective. Okay. Challenge feedback. I decided to join on a whim. Okay. The community creates about creators. Okay, so this is about creators. So this is the first time that I know this is about creators, is in the this little sub bullet here. I didn't know this. Okay. So you create, okay, find myself pushing boundaries and really look deep. Okay, lose to speak. I'm not exaggerating. I'm also willing to do the work, follow it out. I'll be right along, way cheering you. Okay, fine. I'm guessing this is some sort of, I don't know what this is, presentation probably. Okay. If you're going to do these, highlight. Yeah, because I'm probably not going to read this whole thing. So highlight the parts that you want me you really want me to emphasize. Look inside. Okay. Okay, this is I would probably show some of the responses, but this is does this make me want to buy? This is always my like, does this increase the likelihood that I'm going to buy? I think this is compelling because I actually got to find out what this was about. So until I got to hear what said a community to inspire creators, I was like, okay, this is for creators. So looking to change their outer reality, going within, are you ready to do the work? Okay. 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 Soul Sanctuary community mission to change their outer reality. Okay, maybe this isn't for creators. Okay. Your self-doubts, insecurities, your fire's power. Okay. Okay. Journey. This community is for those who are inner work, ready to heal. Okay. Shadow exploration, useful prompts, inner child attachment theories. Okay. Okay. So zooming out, I like the colors. I like that it's bright. I think the design stuff's cool. So that's my plus column. My con column is that I'm actually still, like, it took me a minute to figure out. And the way that I went through it, to be clear, like, if you guys are watching what I'm doing, I probably simulate what a normal user would do. Like, I didn't look at, like, think about this. I didn't look at the copy. I looked at all the tiles first, and then I went to the copy. And so if you're thinking about order of importance, like, again, if you need to get it done, get it done, get it up, fine. We're talking about optimization. Those tiles, like if I had to pick, I'd rather have someone have 6 tiles and no words. Besides, like, go click the link and join, right? Or click the button and join. Then all words and no tiles. Okay, so big picture. I would prefer that if I had to pick between the two. I'd want to be much like, so take this the way I mean it now, because I see you're on here. There's a lot of fluffy language. So I would want to boil this down to, like, what do I get? All right. So I know in the beginning here, you say 3 tasks, 6 calls, 9 days. I like that concision. I just didn't really know what the promise was. And so if I'm looking through this from promise path or promise plan proof, I right now think it's lacking kind of all 3. And so the good news is, if you have members right now who are on here, then you're already succeeding despite having all this stuff. So, like, again, just for everyone, this is about making it better. This isn't saying that anyone's good or bad. All right. This is like, can we make it better? And this is one man's perspective on how I would approach it. So promise, I would start with that first one. So it says designed to help you think a little bit differently. So I would probably want to crispen that and just say, like to use what we've been talking about at schools, like, what the fuck is the school games? It's like, what the fuck is the Phoenix Challenge? Like, if you had to explain it to a toddler and, like, you couldn't use any fancy words, a lot of this is jargon from inside of your world, just being real with you. A lot of this is probably, I would say, insider lingo, and will make it harder to convert outsiders, right? And so I would try and play down the language, remove jargon, and clear promise, slide 1. My plan is, like, what are the elements? So you have 3 tasks, 6 calls, 9 days, whatever. So I'd have each of those tiles is going to relate to one of the key parts of the plan, right? And then proof that the plan works. And the deliverable, ideally in the proof, should match the promise that I made at the beginning. So if I were using the porn thing, it's like, how to quit porn forever. And at the end is like, dude, I've been 91 days without porn. I've got a promotion in my job, my girl's happy, or I just got my first dates again, I'm getting out there. Like that's the proof of the promise. Right. So just think about it as one, it's just you're basically telling a hero's journey where the person who's reading is going through the entire journey in advance. They're going through what it would look like to first get the promise, go through the plan, and then receive the fulfillment of that promise, which is the proof, but via somebody else. So they approximate or they feel like they get it vicariously. And that tiny bit of vicarious promise fulfillment is what makes them say, I want it. I'm willing to buy it. I'm willing to risk my money in order to live that story out like that guy did. All right. And so the bullets underneath in terms of copy, we're just saying big headline again. What's the promise? Here's the features. This is the plan of how we're going to get there. And then the proof you already can relate back. Again, I don't know what the price point is. Oh, this is free. Fine. Well, then I wouldn't put a calendar here because it's free. But then you put a PS statement. I'd still everybody include a PS statement of who this is for, who this is not for, as a final sign off to just attract the right people and ward away the wrong ones. So hopefully, Nav, that gave you a little bit of stuff that you can work on. Let me know if that sucks.